What's up, everybody, and welcome to Borderland MMA, the only place you need to go for your MMA predictions, stories, news, stock predictions, CEO predictions, fucking whatever. Today, we're going to be yapping about how 2025, whether we like to admit it or not, is most likely the end of Alex Pereira's career. Whether he loses or wins against Magomed Ankalaev, I think that Alex is getting older. He's reaching the end of his career, which is crazy because I'm sure other people feel like this too, but it feels like this guy is just unstoppable right now. And it at a time where we're looking at other fighters at the same age as him, like John Jones, and saying, he's getting up there in age, it might be time for him to retire. I don't feel like anyone is requesting the retirement of Alex Pereira. I'm certainly not. I fucking love the trauma god. So I'm going to be going over kind of what I think he should do for his last step of his career, the fights he should take. Maybe I might do like 3 fights, maybe 4 fights after the Ank fight. Just because I do think that as active as Alex is, he definitely can get another 2 or 3 fights in before the end of the year. I think maybe he fights one more time in 2026 if it's a super fight. So yeah, this is what we're going to talk about today. I don't know how long it's going to be. As you can see here, I'm friends with my best buddy Alex Pereira. This is totally me. Yep, I look like that, and I'm best friends with Alex Pereira. So, but yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna go over some fights I want to see, some fights I think, or the outcome of the upcoming fight, and what I think Alex should do after MMA. So, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you guys stick around. Thanks so much for the recent support. Love y'all, and let's get going. Alright, to start off with, we got Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev. Didn't think I was recording there for a second. But, yeah, I'm very excited about this fight. I think it's going to go very well for Alex. I think a lot of people are viewing it as kind of Alex's test in the grappling department, which I don't necessarily think they should. Because, does Magomed have the last name Ankalaev? Yes. Does he have that Dagestani aura? Yes. But he's not really a wrestler, and I think that a lot of people overlook that. I think a lot of people kind of see Magomed Ankalaev as someone who's going to run across the octagon and rugby tackle Alex Pereira, which isn't really going to happen because he's not that guy, pal. I think that something that Poatan does so well is what I believe he does is he sacrifices people to the Brazilian blood gods to make them somehow lose their brain cells and be like, I'm going to stand and bang with this guy. Like, I understand you want to test your kickboxing, your stand-up against possibly the best stand-up fighter in the world. But the winning the championship is pretty cool too. I mean, is knocking out Alex Pereira for the title better than laying on him for 5 rounds? Yes. But either way, you still get that fucking title. But anyway, I do think that Ankalaev is going to throw in the wrestling more. I think that, honestly, Pereira is going to throw in the wrestling more. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised at how much he does wrestle in this fight. I think he's been, for the past fucking, since the last time he fought, he knew Ank was next. And it was, let's be honest, it was either going to be Ank or Tom. And either way, you need to wrestle to prepare for that. But, yeah, I think Ank is... I think that Alex is going to surprise a lot of people with how much he wrestles Ank. I think that I can totally see watch this. I'm going to predict a section of the fight right now. They're going to be in the pocket, kind of scrambling. Ank's going to get him in the clinch because he loves clinch striking. And Alex is going to trip him. Like, he's going to do a trip on him. And the crowd's like, Joe Rogan, I can already hear it. Alex Pereira, look at this! Who expected this? Borderland MMA expected this. I expect that to be all over Twitter. Borderland MMA said that this was going to happen. Anyway, who do I think wins this fight? So, due to the Brazilian blood god curse of no one ever wanting to wrestle Alex Pereira ever, other than Jan Blachowicz, but that dude fucking retired to a cave somewhere. I know he's coming back, but I was about to put that guy in the back of a milk carton, brother. I haven't seen that guy in forever. But how do I think this fight's gonna go? I think Alex is gonna surprise a lot of people. I know Magomed Ankalaev is phenomenal. I know he trains with the great late Lucas Tracy, but it's Alex Pereira. I'm never in my life going to doubt Alex Pereira. I don't care if it's even a situation where I should doubt him. I'm not gonna. I'm just not. I've seen this man do things that should not be possible. Doing that to Yuri Prohaska after seeing what Yuri did to Jamal Hill, and that was a better Yuri, by the way. Seeing what Yuri did to Jamal Hill, seeing what Yuri did to what's that dude's name? Buck. You know, when you see Yuri like do what he did to Jamal Hill, and that was a crazy improved Yuri. I've never thought I'd see Yuri fucking move his head ever, other than ducking his head forward for Alex to kick off, like his head's a fucking golf tee. But after what he did to Jamal, after what he did to fucking Rakic, I mean, who else is doing what Alex did to Yuri? Nobody. Did he have a close fight with Glover? Yes. Was Glover old? Yes. But was he washed? No. Like, he wasn't. If I'm being honest, I think Yuri beats Magomed. Like, honestly. Like, if Alex loses here, give Yuri the shot against Magomed. Give it to him. Why not? He earned it. Like, give it to him. But I think Alex is going to knock Magomed Ankalaev out in the second round. Or I could see him doing what he did to Khalil and tiring Magomed out. I could see the first 2 rounds going to Magomed based off, you know, Alex looking out for the takedown, kind of being hesitant. Magomed might have the striking advantage with the takedown threat, but I don't think that anyone can take the damage that Alex provides even at a low output and survive with good cardio into the next few rounds, especially at these heavier weight classes. I just don't think anyone can do it. Like, yes, you can have good cardio, but if Alex Pereira is punching you in the fucking liver 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times every 5 minutes, you're gonna get fucking tired, brother. You're gonna get tired. Like, that's just how it works. That's how your body works. Your body will naturally react to that. I've been fucking punched in the liver before, multiple times. It sucks dick. I can't imagine getting punched by Alex Pereira in the liver. I'd cry. But yeah, I think Alex is gonna get it done later in the fight, probably round 4. I can see late round 4, early round 5 stoppage. Probably he's gonna aura farm. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna fucking emote on him after he finishes him. Probably he's gonna get Herb Dean involved somehow. Maybe like maybe he drops his mouthpiece. Herb's like, wait, the mouthpiece, and Alex is like, wait, and then just knocks out Magomed. I don't know. We'll see. But I do have Alex winning this fight. Not easily, but I think he's going to perform a lot better than a lot of people think he is going to. Moving on to the fight I think that will happen after Magomed versus Alex. After Magomed loses to Alex, I believe that Alex is talking about moving back down to middleweight to fight Dricus. If Dricus is still champ, if Sean wins tomorrow, I don't see Alex moving down because I know they're boys. But I can totally see him moving down to beat Dricus just to shit on Izzy one more time. I would say the same thing about Strickland, but, you know, they're boys. So, I do think this fight will happen. I do think if Dricus wins this weekend, I do think it will happen. I do think it will jump Hamzat, which is stupid. I'm not saying I want this to happen. I'm saying I think this will happen. Win or lose, I think Alex is moving back down to middleweight to try to get that belt back. I think he does want triple champ. I think he wants to hold all 3 belts at the same time, which is wild. So I think that he will move down. I think it might kill him, the fucking weight cut, but what are you going to do? I don't know if he wins this fight, which is crazy to say because I was just saying I'm never going to doubt Alex again, but this is not light heavyweight Alex. This is middleweight Alex. This is Alex that got knocked out by Izzy. This is Alex that doesn't have that chin, doesn't have that fucking light heavyweight chin that he does right now. And Dricus, if there's one guy in the middleweight division who you don't want to have a fucking bad chin against right now, it's Dricus. Dricus hits like a fucking truck, bro. He hits so hard. So does Alex, yes, but again, the power will be diminished because he's cutting more weight. Dricus also prevents a very big grappling threat in the submission game. Can Alex clip him? Absolutely. Can Alex catch him on the way into a takedown? Absolutely. Can Alex not completely negate his goofy goober style. Yes. But the question is, will he be able to do that while cutting to middleweight? If this was Dricus moving up, I would have a totally different opinion. But this is Alex moving down. This is Alex sacrificing his chin, his strength, his cardio. It's Alex at a disadvantage against a middleweight champion who, in my opinion, is one of the best middleweight champions we've had in the past few years. And I just don't see how Alex has a better chance at winning this than DDP does. And I know a lot of people, dude, people hate on DDP so much. I'm going to make a Yapfest about this. He's probably the most underrated fucking champion in the UFC. I'm going to make that video after this, honestly. He is so fucking underrated, and he is so good. And a lot of people are like, he's a goofy. Yeah, he is, but he's the champion. And he's winning fights, and he's crushing people. And he fucked up Robert Whittaker about to the same extent that Hamzat did, in the same speed. You can't just like write him off because he has a different style. You cannot do that. That's not what MMA is about. MMA is about everybody having their own style and using that to win fights. It's not about who has the nicest style, who has the fanciest style, who has the best looking style. No, it's about what's effective. And Dricus du Plessis is effective. And I think, and this fucking pains me to say, but I think DDP will beat Alex if he moves down. I do. I just do. I think, I didn't say that. I think that DDP has the skill set to beat Alex. He has the skill set to beat any light heavyweight, I think. Lighter man skill. Do I think he has the potential to beat Hamzat? I don't know. Hamzat's scary. Alright, but so is Alex, but Hamzat is something else, man. Anyway, I think DDP will win this if they do fight. But it'd be a hell of a fight. The press conference would be sick. Hey, Alex, I can't do a DDP accent, but you know damn well he'd be like, hey, Alex, I didn't fucking say that. Oh, I did not say it. I don't know how to do a fucking DDP accent. I'm sorry, but he would be fucking gaslighting Alex. He'd be like, go back to the fucking mechanic shop, go back to the bar, like shit like that. I know DDP would. But maybe that would motivate Alex to fuck DDP up worse. I don't know. This is a hard fight to call. But I do think that if Alex wins this fight or loses this fight, well, I think if he wins this fight, this next fight is very, very, very likely. But I think if he loses this fight, there might be a fight in between. But yeah, let's look at his next fight after this. Alright, so after, or if Alex Pereira beats DDP for the middleweight belt, and he still holds lightweight belt, or light heavyweight belt, he holds the middleweight belt, I genuinely believe that the UFC and Dana White would give him a Tom Aspinall fight. Specifically for the chance, for the 5% chance of the image of Alex Pereira with the middleweight belt in one hand, the light heavyweight belt in another hand, and a heavyweight belt across his fucking stomach. Can you imagine the aura of Alex Pereira with 3 belts? Alex Pereira coming into the UFC, what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and then having a 4-year-long career and ending as the only triple champ in UFC history, something that will most likely never be repeated ever again. That will cement Alex Pereira in the GOAT debate. He will be the GOAT. That will open up another fight for Alex Pereira if the Jon Jones-Tom Aspinall fight hasn't happened yet, because I feel like Jon Jones is much more likely to take a Alex Pereira fight than a Tom Aspinall fight if he wants to come back and try to get a belt back. Right now, in my opinion, where's my hand? There it is. This guy right here, he is the heavyweight champion of the world. Not Jon Jones. Jon Jones is the ducking champion of the world, alright? And does he win this fight? Does Alex win this fight? Fuck no, he doesn't. I'm sorry. I don't, maybe he does. Maybe his takedown defense is incredible at heavyweight. Maybe his chin is unbreakable at heavyweight. Maybe he hits like Francis Ngannou on fucking steroids at heavyweight. Is it possible? Yes. Do I think he wins? No. I don't. It depends on his showing against DDP maybe. But where it stands right now, if the Alex today at 313 were to say, fuck Ank, we're moving up to fight Big Tom, Big Tom wins 9 out of 10 times. And that's okay. That doesn't take away from Alex. Hold on. Drink break. It's not alcohol, it's lemonade. But, I can tell you how this fight would happen. Alex and Tom would be, they'd face off. Alex would do his fucking bullshit, and then they'd go, all right, the referee, let's say Herb Dean, go, all right, you ready? You ready? Fight! And then Tom Aspinall will fucking run across the octagon, fucking tackle him, fucking get him on the ground and submit him. All right, because Tom's a big boy, and Tom's probably the most athletic heavyweight I've seen. And Tom is so good, dude. Like, he's so good. But I don't think he wins this fight. I think he does move up. I think he fights Tom, and I think he loses, that sucks, because I want him to be the GOAT of this fucking sport so bad. Like, in my opinion, Alex Pereira is already the combat sports GOAT. But can you, like, just imagine how fucking mad the Jon Jones fans would be. Imagine how pink Dana White would be. This would be fucking sick. Like, oh, dude, I want this fight so bad, and it's not gonna happen because I got that gut feeling, you know what I mean? That this fight isn't gonna happen. If it does happen, Tom Aspinall is probably gonna win in the first round, but hey, after that, at least Alex still has 2 fights, in my opinion. So the next fight for him after Tom Aspinall would be one of 2 old foes. I feel like you probably want to do this one first. Oh, ignore that. That's where I was getting my pictures. You probably want to do Yuri Alex first. Just because Yuri Alex 3. Just because, I mean, Yuri looked great against Jamal Hill. He looked like a different Yuri. He looked like a different person. It would be a great bounce back fight for Pereira. It would be something that a lot of people would be hyped about. Even if he just got wrestle-fucked by Tom or knocked out by Tom, he could come back down and people would say, oh, listen, I know we just got kind of, not really fraud checked, but he's got demolished up at heavyweight, but this is light heavyweight. This is Yuri. He's somebody who's beat twice. This would be something that would give the fans that invincible aura back. And I think that the invincible aura of Alex Pereira is very important. I think, I know this kind of negates the whole video, but I think that Alex, if he loses at any point in these fights, retires. I don't think he fights if he loses. I think that he is at the point in his career where he's just going to go till he loses. He's on a hot streak with the boys, playing fucking Marvel Rivals, alright? And his boys are saying, we can't end on a win. We got to end on a loss. What, we're going to go out on top? Fuck that. So, if he loses to Tom, this fight probably won't happen. Oh, my webcam froze for a second there. Hey. But do I want to see this fight? Absolutely. I think this fight's a banger. I think that Alex would win this fight again, unless he got his chin checked super hard by Tom. But I do think that Yuri has a better chance in this fight more than any other fight with Alex, because the first fight, Alex used that Brazilian magic, Poatan evil devil blood fucking exorcism spirits. Second fight was short notice for both of them. But I mean, come on, Alex is fucking ready to fight anyone, anywhere, anytime. He just is. So I think this would be a great bounce back fight after Tom. I think it would give Alex a lot of his aura back, and I think that Alex would beat Yuri again, unfortunately, because I love Yuri. Yuri's my fucking boy. I was screaming when Yuri fucking beat Jamal Hill. I was screaming my fucking ass off. Anywho, going to his final fight, which, I mean, obviously, if you were a fan of the sport, if you know ball, you know that there's only one fight that would be right for his last fight in the sport, and that is Israel Adesanya. Let me get this motherfucker. There we go. Izzy. I think... Oh, is that Dana? Yeah, let me be Dana. Hold on. Yeah. I think that this is destiny. I know Izzy's saying he doesn't want to fight Alex again, but after that Imavov performance, why not move up and fight him again? Why not? What do you have to lose? I'll tell you what you have to make. Millions of fucking dollars, Izzy. And I guarantee you, if you are a MMA fan, if you're a UFC fan, you cannot look me in my eyes and tell me that if Izzy asked to move up to light heavyweight and fight Alex for the belt, they would say yes immediately. Dana would call Uncle Ivan and say, "Sorry, kid, kick rocks. Izzy's moving up and taking your spot. Sorry, goof," and fucking hang up. Better luck next time. Maybe we'll fight in Abu Dhabi next year, and you'll actually be able to fucking accept the fight. Cause Izzy is fucking Dana White's baby boy. But both of these guys, their last fight should be against each other. It should be. The greatest rivalry in MMA history. Is Cormier Jones up there? Yes. But Alex beat him 3 times in kickboxing. And Izzy left kickboxing to get away from him. And he came to a different sport. And Alex was done. And Izzy had to talk shit. And Alex, out of pure fucking hatred, got out of a bar, got off of alcohol, or he wasn't addicted anymore. You know what I'm talking about. It gave him purpose. It gave him drive. And he followed his greatest rival to the UFC and beat him again. And before he beat him, he beat the guy who would beat him next. Do you know how crazy that is? Do you know how fucking insane that is? Like, he is a fucking spirit of hate. He hates everybody. Or everything that Israel Adesanya does. Oh my god, hold on. Why is this guy over here gaunt? Hey, buddy. Oh, wait. Hey, buddy, what's wrong? Are you okay? Anyway, I do think this fight should be the last fight of both their careers, and I think that Alex, if it's a light heavyweight, Alex wins. Alex would knock him out. I don't think Izzy has that drive anymore. I think it'd be a sick fight. I think Izzy is going for KOs now and highlights and shit, but no version of Izzy beats a light heavyweight Alex. And that sucks if you're an Izzy fan. But if you're a Pereira fan, that's sick. But yeah, everybody, I think that 2025 is the end of Alex Pereira's career. Let's get Alex back on screen, shall we? I think that this is the end of Alex Pereira's career coming up. I think that, we need to appreciate him while we have him, because it's not every day that a sports star of this caliber gets to this sport. It's not every year that an Alex Pereira enters the sport. It's not, because after Alex, the light heavyweight division's fucked. Who's gonna fucking hit any champion they get? Let's say they run Yuri versus Ank after Alex retires. Either one who wins, Alex's son. Like, it's crazy. And also, I do want to point this out. We could see a 2-fight skid at the end of Alex's career. If Alex loses to Ank next month, and then moves down and loses to DDP and then retires, that's fucking sad. Because right now, he's verging on the, top 5 UFC of all time. He is. And if he goes on a 2-fight skid, those conversations are over. Look at Volk. A year ago, Volk was considered in contention for the greatest of all time. And now, no one's talking about him like that except for me, because I'm fucking in love with the guy. But I hope that doesn't happen, because that would be such a waste of a superstar, man. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay safe. I will see you guys tomorrow, or probably later today on stream, for UFC 312 and my live reaction to it. I will see y'all then. Have a great night, and bye.